Are you ready for something special? Today, I'm going to bring you the most amazing deal ever. $133,000 price drop. Initial price for this property, $881,000. And right now, this beautiful hedgerow is available at $749,000. How amazing is that? $133,000 price drop for this beautiful new construction built in Chimney Creek in Cumming, Georgia. This property right here belongs to West Forsyth High School, which is 8 out of 10, in a brand new community. This is actually a master plan community by Toll Brothers, 148 homes in total. Right now, they are in the last phase. They do have at least 20 homes still available in Chimney Creek, and this is one of them. Now, this property from $881,000 right now available at $749,000. And if you apply with Toll Brothers Mortgage, you will receive $10,000 additional in closing costs from Toll Brothers. Now, this beautiful home has an open floor plan, big windows, lots of natural light, a gorgeous kitchen, so many cabinets, a very long island. Actually, I think it's a 14-foot island. Beautiful, gorgeous. Now, this home right here belongs to Chimney Creek, which is a brand new community in Cumming, Georgia, in West Forsyth High School. Chimney Creek has resort-style amenities. You're going to have pickleball court, a tennis court, a pool, and a cabana for you, of course, and your family. And HOAs are only $1,100 annually for you to be able to enjoy the pool, tennis courts, pickleball courts, and of course, you can walk through the entire community every single day. Now, keep in mind that they do have at least 20 homes still available in Chimney Creek. So if you're somebody that wants to build something, or if you want something bigger than this, or you prefer a property that is at the end of the community, make sure you call me today so I can bring you here to Miss Maureen and Miss Tiffany, the listing agents with Toll Brothers, and show you the ready-to-move-in homes, or show you the lots that are still available at the end of the neighborhood, wooded lots that are still available in Chimney Creek. Now, what's amazing about Chimney Creek, you will be 4.8 miles to Sawnee Mountain Preserve. So for those of you that love to hike, you can go and drive. It's going to be 7 minutes or 8 minutes driving from here to Sawnee Mountain Preserve. And you can actually take the kids for a nice hike on top of Sawnee Mountain. It's probably 1 mile hike. I took the kids there and they absolutely love it. The view, it's incredible. So for those of you that love shopping, you will be 6.2 miles to Vickery Village. Vickery Village has a lot of restaurants, shops, everything that you need, you will find in Vickery Village. For those of you that love the lake life from this community, because you're going to be very west, this is West Cumming, you will be 15 miles drive to Lake Sidney Lanier. Lake Sidney Lanier, for those of you that love to camp, you can take a tent or you can take a travel trailer, an RV, and you can actually go to Lake Sidney Lanier for camping or boating. So if you have a boat, you can actually go on the lake from this property. It's going to be 25 minutes driving to Lake Sidney Lanier. So that's exactly what we're going to be covering in this video today, and we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to understand everything about living in Atlanta, Georgia, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Atlanta, Georgia. My name is Livia Bica with Keller Williams, North Atlanta. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to Sawnee, Alpharetta, Johns Creek, Sugar Hill, Beaufort, Cumming, or the surrounding areas, and we absolutely love it. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information is in the description below so we can help you for a smooth move to North Atlanta in the beautiful suburbs. So as I mentioned, an incredible deal from $881,000. Right now, this property, the Hedgerow Transitional, lot 147 in Chimney Creek, is available for a limited time at $749,000. Plus, if you apply with Toll Brothers Mortgage, extra $10,000 in closing costs from Toll Brothers. So make sure you watch until the end. Make sure you call me so I can bring you here to the listing agents, Miss Tiffany and Miss Maureen with Toll Brothers, and I can show you this property in person. And of course, I can write an offer for you and you can actually move in this beautiful property in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Now let's go and check it out. Now, for those of you that are looking for something else, in Chimney Creek, they will have a lot of floor plans available from now on. Now, lot number 110, which is the Hedgerow Transitional, this will be available at $936,000, 5 bedroom, 3,400 square feet. Now, lot 80, which is the Hillside Farmhouse, will be available at $893,000. Lot 40, which is again the Hillside Farmhouse, will be available at $769,000. Lot 42, Serenity Cottage, which will be available at $755,000. And also lot 75, Antioch Transitional, 5 bedroom, available at $851,000. Some of these homes, as you see, they had a price drop, so different floor plans, different layout, different position in the neighborhood. If you are somebody that is interested, make sure you contact me so I can bring you here to the listing agents, Miss Maureen and Miss Tiffany, and we can go and actually check out all these 5 homes that will be available in the next few weeks, and you can choose the one that best fits your needs. We hope this video was helpful for those of you that want to be in a new community in Cumming, Georgia. Keep in mind this beautiful home from $881,000. Right now it's available at $749,000. Amazing incentives, amazing price drop from Toll Brothers. So if you're interested, please comment below and let me know, is this home something that you would buy for you and your family? This is Livia Bica with Keller Williams, North Atlanta. Until next time, I hope to see you around town.